You either let it devour you or you build upon it.
I got cystic fibrosis. See, I've got cystic fibrosis.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another week of Staying Salty. This week we are talking about the gift of CF. And it's not something you think about as being a gift. A gift, is something that you enjoy for the most part. It's something you look forward to. A gift is something that's special. And it's hard to look at CF in that manner. But, the more I thought about it, the more, I can't. CF has given me things, attributes, morals, and just my way of life. It's given me things that I wouldn't otherwise have. I think CF is a gift. You can use it as a gift because you can use it as a way to spread your hope and your faith with other people. When people hear that, you have CF and they really don't understand what it is, but as they understand it, and they see, what kind of illness, what chronic illness it is, and how it takes effect on people's lives, and you can use CF as a gift by, having that hope and that positivity that other people might not have. Having CF, you either let it devour you or you build upon it and you let it build you up, and you let it build up your character and your self-esteem, and it really molds and shapes you into the person you are. And having hope in a situation as CF, like in that situation, having hope, you can use that as a gift to spread that hope to other people, because they look at you and they go, this kid has a terminal illness and, he has hope and he's positive. Like, what is it that he has that I don't? And I think, you can let CF, like I said, just devour who you are. Or you can take control of it and use CF as an outlet to glorify your faith. In my circumstance, it's, my faith that gives me hope and joy. And you can use that as a tool to help other people in situations that are less fortunate. You can be that positive light. They see you and they ask, what does he have that I don't? So I can see CF as a gift in that manner. CF is also a terminal illness, so every day is a gift. And CF has taught me not to hold grudges, to forgive and forget. And it's just taught me to live a life of no regrets. And if there's something I want to do, then I need to go put effort towards that and to do it. And I have faith. Like, I don't know. Nobody knows when they're going to die. I have friends who don't have CF that have already passed. So none of us are promised tomorrow. But to the world, our illness is a crutch. But when we overcome that crutch, it's going against the grain of what people expect. And it's allowing me to live like everybody should live. Everybody should be living like they don't have tomorrow promised. And having a terminal disease, it makes me live life to the fullest. And I think it's a gift that way because who knows where I would be without CF? Like I don't know, like I can't even fathom like where I would be, what I would be doing. I would hope I would be in the situation I am now, but it's highly unlikely that I would be. It, I'm proud of the person I am, and I'm comfortable, and I'm confident in the person I've become, and have allowed CF to develop me, and help build upon my morals and my standards, and strengthen my faith. And I think those two ways of looking at CF as a gift uh, is very valid. I don't think that's just coming from me just trying to think of ways to make CF like turn it around and stuff like that. I do worry about my health, and it's something I know Kelsey worries about it too. That's my fiance, if you don't know. But I know she worries about it, and it affects everybody around you that know you have CF because they all know the possible outcomes, and it affects people around you, and you know it just again like your outlook on life, and it will affect other people when they see you going through uh, times of struggle, and just how you look at those times and how you overcome those times and your positivity through those times. And I'm going to do a shout out to Mary Frey and Peter Frey because they've definitely been such a positive influence on Kelsey and I's life. They really truly show the gift of CF, and it's like, like I know Mary's been through a lot, and she's going through a lot now. And I just, it amazes me. It makes me strive just that much more for, finding that peace, and it's absolutely amazing, their outlook on life. And I really suggest you check it out their channel. This is a shameless shout out. I'm doing a lot of thinking, thought processes as I speak. I didn't write any of this down, so it's kind of like all coming to me. That's why I'm like and staring everywhere. It's taught us to live life to the fullest and just never hold grudges against people. It's like I said, it's made me live like everybody else should be living because nobody has tomorrow promised. And that's something that I constantly have to remind myself is, when I have that fear and anxiety of like, the outcomes of CF and what it's gonna do in my life, like, it's nobody has an escape from the ultimate fate. Like nobody knows when they're going, and I think that's the biggest thing I struggle with having CF. But the gift of CF and has taught me to live like everybody should be living, which is like we aren't promised tomorrow. Because we're not. We're not promised tomorrow, and when all of us should be living to our fullest every day, live like there's no tomorrow. As cheesy as that sounds, like that's what CF has really taught me to do is like not be scared of doing something. Like example, like I've always wanted to start a business, didn't know what it was, and I really struggled with my CF and reaching out to people and talking about it. I really never told anybody about it, but CF has taught me, over the years that I was tired of being scared. I was tired of holding back, and it just kind of one day all just came to a screeching halt, if you must. Like all my fears and anxieties and worries all just like took a back seat because I was sick and tired of living a life where CF was driving what I was doing and thinking and becoming. And, I started opening up and talking to people about it. And I've always wanted to start a business. And, that's when I started 65 Apparel. Um, and it's doing awesome now. And I'm so glad that I was able to start that and share that with everybody. And just build it's amazing, the community around that. But that's just an example of like the only failure is when you stop trying. um, that's the only failure in my opinion. Like, you're not going to get anywhere if you don't try something. And CF has taught me to go for it. Just go for it. It took 26 years of my life to finally overcome, and instead of using CF as a burden and having it just like affect me negatively, because I think that's a big thing. Like, you can allow CF to take control and devour your emotions and your thoughts and your physical well-being and your mental well-being. They're tied very closely together, and once one goes down, the other one goes down dramatically. So you can either let CF define who you are and really let it control your life. Like, oh, I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to college because I don't know if I'm going to be here in 2 years. Like, I'm not going to get married because I don't know. I'm not going to do this because I don't know. Nobody knows, and I think having CF, like, we're at a position where it's like we have this disadvantage. We have this illness that in term is life threatening. So, that's constantly in the back of our minds, and we continually let that thought like eat away at us, and we don't reach out for our goals and our dreams. And there's that side of things, and I was in that boat for a really long time. And I was kind of hopeless in life and just didn't know what I wanted to do or what I wanted to become because I was scared. I didn't know if I was going to be here. And then, after college, it took me a few years after college to really like make that transition into, instead of letting CF devour and define who I was, letting CF be a gift and letting CF be a positive tool and a motive, and being a attribute, instead of letting CF control me. I let CF build me up and let CF, be a positive light on people. So it was that there's two ways to look at CF, and it's when you really start letting yourself look at CF as a gift and start living life like everybody should be living, like every day is your last. That's when you see CF as a gift, because it can affect other people. You can let CF in your life be a positive impact on other people, and you can internally use CF to benefit your life for the good. So guys, I think that covers up what I had to say about CF as a gift. I know it's really, really, really difficult to see CF as a gift, because gifts usually don't take, gifts usually don't harm you. They don't cause emotional pain and all that, but it's all about your way of thinking. Because there is hope. There's hope for all of us. Like, none of us know. So don't ever live like we know what tomorrow holds, because none of us do. And so guys, that is how I look at CF as a gift in my life. And keep that positive mental attitude. If you can't see that, it's blurry, but it's a positive sign. It's my only tattoo. I feel really cool with it. Pretty much like bona fide BA. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, keep that positive mental attitude, guys. It really affects, and it allows you to go through life and enjoy it instead of letting CF define you. All right, guys. Well, I think that's about it. I think I covered everything I wanted to talk about and a little more. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. Guys, I've been in places of deep, dark depression, and I never thought I would ever come out of that hole. But I just want to speak life to those people because there is hope. You will get out of it. Just reach out to people, reach out to your friends and family. Like, there's people that care for you, and just don't let CF control you, because we are more powerful than CF. We have control of CF. CF does not control us. All right, guys. I'm gonna stop rambling on now. You guys have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. See ya.
I got cystic fibrosis. See, I've got cystic fibrosis.